Let's talk about the don't do first.
The don'ts. Yeah. So, number one, do not let your insurance lapse. Don't ignore the bill when it comes. Don't think it'll just be okay if you're just a day late. It won't be, folks, and your insurance will lapse. And any gap in your coverage is only going to negatively impact your, eligibility and rates down the line. Plus, if you have an accident during a lapse, you're not covered. You don't have coverage. Pay your bills on time.
Absolutely. And I want to stretch one thing too. I know a lot of times when we try to help someone secure new insurance coverage, and either we cannot help them because the lapse has been way too long, or there
Right.
are some lapses in between. And even when you guys are wanting to switch insurance, make sure there's no lapses. So even one day of lapse, it will count against you because
Yeah.
it's technically not considered as continuous insurance anymore.
Right.
So some states don't care about that, but most states out there, especially in our area, Chattanooga, Georgia, Tennessee, um, I'm sorry, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama, I should say, right? All these states really care about the lapses.
Yeah.
And I know there are agents out there that telling you, oh, it's okay if you're late because there is a grace period. Guys, the grace period only apply if you choose to stay with your current carrier.
Yeah, good point. Good
So
point. And the other thing about late payments is you might be missing out on a better rate factor or discount for responsible payments. So it really matters to pay this bill in particular. Others, the cable bill, you can probably fudge it a little bit, but the insurance bill really needs to be paid on time.
yep, yeah. So don't do that, right? Don't let your insurance lapse and don't ignore your bill. Don't be late because to Christy's point, right? It's not just going to affect your preferred rate or your discount for being a responsible payer, but a lot of time, I think just in general, Christy, if you're late on your bills, that's one of the factor that really affect your insurance score,
Yep,
right?
you got it. You got it.
So you will pay for that in the long run. So the more favorable insurance score you get, the better
The better
insurance
your
rate.
rate's going to be. Yep, you got it.
Absolutely.
Here's another one I really want to talk about too. Don't shop your insurance with every renewal. Don't shop every 6 months. You may think that that is going to get you the best rate, but in actuality, it is not going to get you the best rate in the long run, right, Tanya?
Absolutely. There are a lot of carriers out there, value your loyalty. So even though if you don't see a loyalty discount on your policy, but you might get the more preferred rate, right,
Right.
on your policy. And I think a lot of times, what we see customer might miss is when you are with a carrier for a longer period of time, of course you can shop around every 2 or 3 years and whatnot and just make
Yes.
sure you're still getting the same value. But I think what we're missing, Christy, is if you constantly switching around, you're not really getting their loyalty rate. You're not getting a lot of time. There are carriers that will offer accident forgiveness,
Right, right,
right? So if you're restarting that all the time, you're not really earning that perk that
right.
you might need in the event you get into an at-fault accident. So that's another disadvantage for you if you're switching around too much. What do you think, Christy? Most carrier that offer that perk for loyal customers, what it usually take, what, 3 years, 5 years,
Three,
depending
3 to 5 years. Yeah, exactly is what I was going to say.
Yeah. And the other thing to think about too, if your current company or your new company realize that you're not really a loyal customer, you're not gonna really stay that long. Anytime you switch, even if you have great insurance score, even if you have no accident, no tickets, you are not probably not gonna get their preferred rate, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's so much information about all of us online today. And I know people hate to hear that, but it is the truth. And when we as agents, pull public records simply by using our systems, to generate the quote, that's what happens in the background. We're pulling all this public information and it knows, excuse me, it knows if you've switched, constantly, if you have an unstable kind of record, that's going to come through.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just stick around for a while, earn some loyalty perks, get some preferred rate, right?
Yeah, and it's like you said, do shop every 2 to 3 years. Certainly, not a problem with that at all. But more frequently than that, really is just not helping you like you think it is.
Absolutely.